Hey guys, that's what we're doing today. We're going to take a picture of a basketball hoop, a picture of another picture with a basketball in it, and we're going to combine them and cut and paste those basketballs and duplicate the basketballs and then put our name and class period on it. So you're going to open up your GIMP file. You're going to have these two photos in it. Notice when I click on the Tiger basketball layer, it gives me that border. It's just showing me that that's the active layer. So just a quick lesson. If I was to click on a pencil to mark on it, it doesn't look like it marked anything. But if I activate it, you can see where it marked on it. I can hit Control Z to undo that. Control Z, and there it is. All right. So basically, it's just showing you the active layer. The active layer is only what it gets affected. Okay, nothing else gets affected. All right. So we've got our background and our basketball picture. Now we're going to go ahead and cut out the basketball. Okay, to cut out the basketball, we're going to hit our ellipse tool. We're going to come and make sure it's fixed as a circle. Just open it up some to where it covers it up. And notice my active layer is the backboard. So it's not going to cut. If I have this selected, it's not going to cut the basketball. It's going to actually cut part of that goal. So make sure you're on the Tiger basketball layer. All right, then I can hit Control C and Control V. All right, now I copied it. I'm going to come to my floating selection, right click, and hit to new layer. And there's my basketball. All right, I can close this and hide it. And I can also just throw it away and delete it. And hit delete there. Now I got my basketball. I'm going to go to my move tool. Now the basketball is too big, so I'm going to scale it down. And over the left-hand side here, there's a scale tool. So I'm going to click on the scale tool, come to my basketball, make sure I've got the right layer selected, and I'm going to click and hold it, and then just make it. Now notice it's not keeping the aspect ratio. So I'm going to hit reset, and I'm going to click on the chain. That's going to keep it at a ratio, an even ratio. It's keeping it as a circle. So now when I make it a little bit smaller, I'll do it to, let's say 80. No? Yeah, I'll say about 80 is fine. And then hit scale. And it rescales it. So I can click on my move tool. There's my tiger. Now I want to duplicate it. Okay, to duplicate it, I'm going to make sure I'm on my basketball, and I'm going to click the duplicate button. Click it 3 times. Gives me 4 basketballs. So notice I have the layers here. This is my top basketball, and that's my top layer. So I can move it. But I'm going to move it down to the bottom because I want it underneath. I'm going to move that one, this one down to that one. And then this one tells me where it's at. Down to that one. There we go. So I can move these by dragging them. I can also move my up and down button. See how that puts that underneath or on top? That's where I want it. Now let's go ahead and put my name on it. I'm going to click the text tool. Lots of times it's best to set it here. I'm going to see. Yep, that's good. Paul. Just want to show you something also about the text tool. You move it by clicking on the name. But if you have a fonts dialog box open, just by clicking on it, making sure, let me go back to this text tool, I'm clicking inside it. Now wherever I click, as I go through my fonts tool, it gives me different fonts to check out. So I'm going to go all the way to one that I like. Let me see that I saw. It was in the tutorial. It starts with a D. There's a lot of fonts to choose from. You can pick one that you like. But we're going to pick Dirty Baker's Dozen. Alright? And then I can click back in there, hit enter, and then type in anything else I want to type. Alright? Then click on the layers button and Click on the background and it removes everything and just puts the border around it. Let me just show you how to get the fonts in here. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I'm going to click on that and hit Close Tab. Go to Windows, Dockable Dialogues, come down to Fonts, and it'll put it in. You can actually move these where you want. So usually I like layers first. I drag it out. So you click on the tab, not the heading, but the tab. Bring it in. Let's try it again. Bring it in there. And I don't want the brush. I can just close that. You can kind of organize it how you like it.